don't like this either, apparently. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright. Let them in the house. Let the bugs in. Oh yeah, we're gonna do you. Okay, I'm calming down. This is calming me down a lot. Yep, that's how I feel books. I get it. Yep. Also, I was wondering why I was getting so many bug bites. Because I'm not really out in the evening where I'd get mosquito bites. It's probably the gnats, because they're really tiny. And I was like, is there like a little mosquito in here? It's the gnats, yeah. I didn't realize that they bite until I was looking up stuff on my break. So, yeah. At that point, it's... Chewing! I can't live like this, man. Alright, we're going in. Oh, I should record. Hold on. Man, my stress levels, they were quite high. Time for the flamethrower. Start from the beginning? No. Continue from cliffhanger. Here we go. It's time.
You're lying. This isn't real. I'm not a machine.
I'm gonna wipe my brain of the bugs. I forgot what happened. Can you start over?
You're not me!
It was good timing. Oh, this is you. Oh man, that's been a minute. Okay. Go to your accent. No, this is you. This is Chad. I do not need to do nope. Not today.
She's denied the truth of the Shadow's creation. With this, the Shadow's face twists with an evil rapture.
Oh yeah, I forgot how wordy he is.
Finally! You finally said it! Now, I can be myself!
It's new? Oh.
Yes, the power!
Oh my god. Are those the robots that she had to kill?
I'd hoped I could save her before it got to this point, but that might have been impossible anyway. It's difficult enough to confront the truth, and in her case, it was accompanied by revealing the true form she'd been so desperate to hide. She's a machine, and she was forced to perform painful acts that most likely no one could ever comprehend. The truth she was avoiding wasn't just part of her personality, but her actual body itself. Can't imagine the shock she's experiencing.
In shock. Cock.
But now that the reality she built for herself has crumbled, I want to help her. She may be a machine, but she has a heart. Labras has denied her past in which she was forced to fight and kill her friends, and her pain comes out in a long, echoing scream. What has to be done to a heart to cause such terrible screams? There's only one thing that we can do.
I feel like these go, they're one and the same. Uh-oh, maybe not. Uh-oh. It had question marks for his birthday.
Finally.
Oh god, I forgot how to... Oh, it's on auto! No! not good!
Can you take it? Yes! Easy enough. One more! Persona! Nice try.
Oh my god. He's very fun to play. Oh, okay. It's a good warm up. His sprite's so cool. You is just so cool. I forgot it was a fighting game, right? I know. The power that Labrys's shadow had gathered dissipates. It's over. Oh, this song. All that's left is for Labrys to accept the darkness within her. But will she truly be able to do it? I turn around, but Labrys hasn't moved a muscle. She had been avoiding having to watch the battle just now as well. What more can I do for her?
Labrys.
The moment I call to her.
There they are! Yukin! Labrys! Sister, Narukami-san.
Oh! Chie and Aiga-san, and not just them. Yukiko and Yosuke are right behind them. And there are even more surprises. I know. Akihiko.
Man, as soon as that invisible wall thing disappeared, I knew you did it!
We ran into Aika-san along the way. She told us about Labrys and everything.
Ooh,
A little late, wasn't it? If someone told me what was going on from the start, I would have...
He thought he was in a dream. Poor Kanji.
You fell into the TV when you were half asleep. For crying out loud, you really know how to blow it when it counts.
Hey! What you going to tell them for?
I don't think this is the time for that.
Thank you, Naoto.
Huh? Naoto?
Yeah, we were surprised too. The job she was on turned out to be related to all this.
There's a spider web connecting my lamp to my monitor. I'm gonna leave it. Oh no. I'm gonna leave it. Oh, please catch the gnats. I'm begging you, tiny spider. It looks very small. Spider friend, the spider will fight the gnats. The spider will help. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that. I'm not used to seeing spider webs anymore either. This is why I'm out in the wilderness here. Okay, anyway, sorry. This song's so good. Spider Carrie. Why does it sound like you're in Australia? I'm just in the Midwest. Midwest is step one to Australia. No, I feel like I'm complaining way too much. I'm just having a spiral, okay? It's just because it's compiling on top of everything else, so my ability to handle it is very low. But no, it's really not as bad as, like, I'm sure how other people live with bugs and such and infestations. I'm just having a time. Don't mind me. Yeah, I'm in a cabin, actually. Kanji, who had been missing before we went inside the TV, and the real Teddy are here. There's even Naoto, who wasn't supposed to have been able to come to Inaba. It looks like the whole investigation team's been brought back together, and I didn't know it. Everyone says that Rise had told them pretty much what had been going on. Their smiles are encouraging. I turned to speak to Labrys, who had been silent all this time.
These are my friends. We've all faced our weaknesses at one time or another.
This hits so hard considering Labrys's route, where she just wanted to be a part of their group. Like, she had like a premonition and saw them. And now they're all here to help her. That's so... Oh. Labrys finally responds.
No weaknesses. You've all faced your shadows?
Everyone gathers around Labris. Labris tries to shrink away nervously, but Rise is behind her and won't let her retreat.
Sheesh, enough doom and gloom. If you don't hurry and accept her, she'll get all lonely. But I'm a weapon who didn't want to fight. And I dragged you all into this.
You're still hung up on that? It's over already, dummy.
Your jumping skills were amazing, but you're surprisingly sensitive, aren't you?
What does that have to do with her jumping skills?
For once I'm on Yosuke's side, whoa.
You're really cute, Labby-chan. You're so meta-luring.
Are you all listening to me? Labris needs to face her shadow now, and...
Thank you, Naruto. This was going well at first, but now everyone's talking about different things. We're completely off topic. Of course, that's not unusual with all of us. I have to laugh, and I apologize to Labris that things didn't quite wrap up as I'd hoped. Labris looks back at me with a blank expression. Can she tell that we're not treating her any differently? I turn towards Aiga-san, and she meets my gaze. She nods silently, then stands before Labris. She seems slightly nervous.
Nice to meet you, Labris. Or rather, sister. I am Aegis, the 7th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon. I am your successor.
Labris jerks up and looks at Aiga-san. At the same instant, Yukiko gasps in surprise.
What? Excuse me, but I mean, are you also...
Yes. I too am a robot.
It just occurred to you now?
Weren't you with her all this time, Yukiko? How did you not notice something like that? That is so like you. Once again, everyone looks towards Aiga-san and Labris, the non-human sisters. Thank you. Now that I see them standing together, there is something like a family resemblance. Maybe I've been wrong this whole time. If Labris is Aiga-san's older sister, then should I be calling her Labris-san? Well, I guess that doesn't matter.
My mission to retrieve you has brought me here. My colleagues are waiting for you. Are they gonna lock me up again? Well, considering all I did, of course.
I'm sorry. Labris's expression darkens. I hadn't thought about it, but if Labris and Aiga-san are treated as weapons, it's no surprise that there would be measures to keep them in check. But Labris shouldn't have to just accept it. She truly is going to be locked up. I make up my mind and wait for what Aiga-san has to say next, but she smiles.
We can discuss that later. Right now, there is an important task you must carry out. I gotta do this, huh?
Aiga-san quietly points at the shadow that has remained still while we've been talking. Labris looks at the shadow and then turns away and casts her gaze down at the ground again. I see, so now I'm going to have to act.
It's okay. We're all right here with you.
I indicate my friends that have gathered around her. I had been forced to fight against my friends, just as Labris had in the past. I had been able to endure the suffering that Labris had not. Of course, I hadn't been forced to fight to the death. But the biggest difference between Labris and me is that I wasn't alone. What if I had been all alone in this place? What if everyone else had forgotten about me, and I'd had to fight all alone? Just the thought of that hurt. Labris had been forced to endure that pain. She must have thought that there was no escaping it. But she'll be alright now. We're not going to reject her. It doesn't matter if she's a machine. She's not alone anymore.
Yeah.
He's so... This game is so good for his character. It shows how caring he is. Oh man. Labris slowly looks around at all the faces, searching each one for confirmation. Finally, she turns back to me and nods. Labris then walks over to face her shadow. When she walks, she no longer seems to be bound by her fear. And she looks down on herself. She looks at the mechanical body that she had convinced herself she didn't have.
That's right. You're me.
Labris and her shadow turn to face one another and stare into each other's eyes. She can't avoid looking at the shadow now.
You're the way I was on the inside, screaming to be understood. The pain wanting to be known. You're all I couldn't say. You were always inside me. You're me. A machine with a heart.
When the P3 and the P4 meet, oh.
I'm sorry I ignored you all this time. I was the one who left you all alone. No. You are me, after all. This is my persona.
Oh, so pretty. Labras accepted the existence of her shadow and obtained a persona. It's finally over. We take Labras with us and follow Teddy and Rise to the school's rooftop, where they say it's connected to the TV in Junis. The invisible walls are all gone. Perhaps there were walls like that wherever she came from, and she drew on that in making this place. But I have a feeling she's truly been freed from those walls now. As in confirmation, Labras is slowly warming up to us, smiling more and responding to us when we start talking to her. That was so good! That reminded me so much of when Aigis hugged Metis. There's something about hugging your inner self that's just so... I guess in a lot of ways, Metis, like FES, was like the precursor for Persona 4. Wasn't base game Persona 4 out though, before FES? No. Yes? No. Maybe they were in the works at the same time though. No. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like, it's so cool how you can see how past Persona games influence the future Persona games. Like, I think a lot was taken from Arena for Royal, P5 Royal. FES came out like 6 months or a year. Okay, it was really soon. Wow. When we reached the rooftop, we're surprised to see that the TV world has regained the studio-like appearance that we were accustomed to. However, there are 2 unfamiliar faces waiting for us.
Mitsuru-san! Akihiko-san!
These people have overwhelmingly intense presences. They sure do. But thankfully, they don't seem to be enemies. The moment we see them, we tense up. But after Aigis-san calls out in recognition, we learn that they're friends.
I'm Mitsuru Kirijo, Labras' handler.
A bodysuit like something out of a movie, with a fur coat on top. It's... I'm sorry, there was a gnat in my eyeballs. It's a look that doesn't really work, but her name immediately reminds me of something. Damn, you! Not him being like, not with that outfit, The Kirijo group. And if she has the same name, she must be quite an influential person in it. Damn you! The research organization that developed Labras and Aigis-san must belong to her.
I'm Akihiko Sanada. Sorry for all this trouble.
Hi, Father. The man with the red cape appears to be quite comfortable with Mitsuru-san and Aigis-san. He must have been helping them fight shadows for some time. Is there some reason why people on shadow extermination squads have to dress like crazy people? You, please!
So, what's going to happen to Labras now?
He just can't stop himself from judging, huh? Before... I mean, he is Chad. He knows. He's got that pop color drip, he knows. Before we fully introduced each other, Yosuke asks Mitsuru-san what I've been wondering myself. Why they're so dripless.
I know all of us must have been worried about this, but I was waiting for a good moment to bring that up. Even Yosuke seems to have realized how out of line his question is, and he shrinks back sheepishly as if regretting having asked the question. I love them cutting Akihiko up. Oh. Mm-hmm. And Chad wears a school uniform to a school he doesn't even have to go to anymore. I know why Yosuke's worried, but why does he keep stepping on landmines like this? Wait, what? What did he say? Damn! Doesn't even give Yosuke a break. Well, if he's already stepped on it, we may as well wait for the smoke to clear and see if there's an answer.
Well, you deserve to know. We were thinking of sealing her away again.
They were thinking? Did something change their minds? Mitsuru-san turns to Labris. There's a smile on her face, but is she smiling for the reason we hope she is?
But our report from Aegis says that thanks to you, Labris has acquired a persona. She's hardly a rogue test unit anymore. Besides, she has a heart. We would never treat anyone with a heart so poorly.
Yeah, we did it!
Thank goodness! I'm so happy for you, Labris!
E4 vibes. The shop theme, yeah. My friends roar in excitement. Roar, okay. Labris looks around at us all, bewildered before saying anything. Even though we've only known her for a very short time, we've already come to accept her as our friend. Mitsuru-san's words come as a great relief, as if I'd been worried that she might lock me up too. You?
Good job, guys. Let me say thanks.
Father. He speaks without any hint of concern, but I sense a touch of gratitude in Akihiko-san's eyes. I wish she'd lock me up. He's like, damn. So close. He certainly looks, how could I put it, bold, but he must be an honest and upright person. Can he not drag Akihiko for like 2 seconds? I guess I should call him stoic. There's a distinct brusqueness to him. What are these... what is your vocabulary? There's no way that people so considerate would neglect the goodness of Labris's heart. It seems that Labris can't believe everything she's hearing. She turns from Akihiko-san back to Mitsuru-san.
You're not gonna lock me up again? No fooling?
We only seal away objects. If I did that to you, knowing you have a heart, I'd be no different from the Kirijo Corporation of old.
Does she join C's? Well, I guess it's not C's. Shadow Wasps?
You've been blessed with good friends.
Oh. Suddenly you. Labris looks stunned for a moment, then scrunches up her face as if about to cry. But then her face lights up with a brilliant smile. Who would think that anyone capable of making these expressions was just a machine? I find myself almost moved to tears as well. We're just about to leap forward to congratulate Labris once again when... He's an empath! Oh. Labris's head droops suddenly, like a puppet whose strings have been severed. I'm about to rush over to see what the matter is. When I see Akihiko-san take a fighting stance, I realize that this is no ordinary matter. Suddenly, a bizarre voice emanates from Labris.
It's not over yet.
That isn't Labris's voice. This abnormality seems to have made Mitsuru-san come to a realization.
What? It's the same communication system as ours.
Everyone, step away from Labris!
Mitsuru-san and Akihiko-san rapidly shout instructions to us. Mother and father. We all spread out and watch Labris from a distance.
I cannot gain access. She is being hacked. It isn't coming from inside this facility. The signal originates elsewhere.
Oh my god, she's gonna crucify everybody.
You mean outside the TV?
Outside the TV? That's right. I curse at myself for having forgotten what was supposed to have been the cause of all of this. All this was going on because Labris had somehow been placed into a TV. It's Adachi! So there has to be someone outside who threw her in here. The same person who stole Labris from the Kirijo group, that threw her into a TV, is now taking direct control over her.
This is just a little extra resistance. Now, entertain me.
So these allegations! Fine, boo. The nonchalant voice fills with malice. With a dazed look in her eyes, Labrys looks up and dashes forward. She's fast. I barely dodge her axe in time. Surprised, I look up at Labrys once more. Her eyes are blank, as if she wasn't looking at anything. Those eyes were once filled with the strength of responsibility and an awareness of duty. Her face had once been filled with sorrow over her painful past. And she had smiled when she'd found real friendship for the first time in her life. Whoever's controlling her has stolen all of these things from Labrys. Then... Ooh. I don't know. I don't think they would have a difference. Save her.
We'll save her no matter what you try.
Let's go, you. Oh, I'm actually okay. Who? Is it Labrys again? Labrys. Oh, she has a persona now, though.
Final.
The music.
Nice try.
Okay.
Yes. Easy. Easy not. I'll show you.
Woo! Oh my god.
Easy not.
Okay, playing as you though, you feel really cool. Like I feel really cool. He's just so cool. He's wow. You know, I never felt this way with you at all until I guess it's just been a build of the game, the anime, and now Arena. But this is how I felt playing as Joker. Like I just feel so cool, you know? You definitely embody some of that for sure.
My, she was quite easily defeated.
The Chad.
Evidently, I didn't push her far enough.
Mm-hmm. I like when he says Izanagi too. Oh.
Well, she is a test unit, so this is as far as my little game goes.
So unsettling. Labrys has stopped moving. The only sound is the smug voice that continues to come from her. Those heartless words cause anger to boil up within me.
Who are you? Why are you toying with people's emotions like this? Labrys isn't a tool. If you want to fight, then come out and fight!
Get him, you.
You're quite passionate. You, Narukami, was it?
This person, whoever he is, knows about me? Then maybe it isn't a coincidence that we were dragged into this. This revelation shakes all of us.
Labrys' shadow was only the mastermind of the tournament. I see now. You're the true culprit behind the whole thing.
Indeed. It was I who stole Labrys away. Since I don't have a persona and can't enter a TV, I needed a puppet that could run amok for me. Labrys' persona was only partially awakened, so I had a feeling her shadow would appear if she underwent a little suffering.
True culprit. Chat. Sounds kind of like a catchy. No, it doesn't.
You got the better of me this time. You deserve to know at least that much.
Okay, maybe a little bit. Enough is enough. I've never been so irritated, knowing that I can't do anything to whoever's controlling Labrys.
This time, so your scheme hasn't ended.
Well then, everyone, until we meet again.
The communication cuts off abruptly without answering me. How much helium did you inhale, Akechi? Oh no. Labrys immediately slumps to her knees. Before I can even begin to move, Aiga-san is already at Labrys' side to support her. Aiga-san looks at me and nods, confirming that Labrys is all right. Goodness. He cares so much. He's so... You... Labrys is okay. You and Joker would be, like, best friends. They would get along so well. I feel a bit of my strength drained from me. Still, the sword in my hands feels awfully heavy. Mitsuru-san speaks up from behind me, even as I consider this.
It seems whoever our adversary is, they're connected to us. I advise you not to get involved in this matter any further. From here on, you should leave this to us.
What? Wait a second. We went through this whole big thing and that's it?
She's right. There's no way in hell we're backing out of this now.
Oh, investigation team.
I understand how you feel, but this is too dangerous for you. We will do our best to ensure that no harm comes to you. Trust in us and let us work.
Mother. Looking out for the kids. My friends bristle at Mitsuru-san's proposal. After all, we've come this far, and we already know about the dangers. There's so much I want to say, but I can understand why they'd want us to stay away.
Guys, I think we can trust Mitsuru-san. We should let them handle this.
My friends respond with looks of shock and shock. Of course they don't agree, but now's not the time to complicate matters. One of them should understand why I'm backing down so easily. You know he's gonna choose his boyfriend. You know, that's canon. Signal Yosuke. I stare directly into Yosuke's eyes for a moment, hoping that he understands my intention here. Come on, Yosuke, back me up.
Yeah. We're all tired, so let's just get the heck out of here.
Let's go, partners! The laughing! Come on, partner! Hey, he backed you up. That's all that matters. Smooth, Yosuke. Oh well, we gotta work on our telepathy. I sneak a glance towards Mitsuru-san and the others to see if they picked up on this, but none of them appear to have noticed. He got flustered. It was the deep eye connection. It was too much for him. Maybe they're just pretending not to notice. Well, in any case, it means we've been let go for now. I sigh with relief before urging everyone into the exit TV. His heart fluttered a little. He does have the eyes, yep. When I return to the real world, exhaustion from the events of the day catch up to me. I'm more tired than I expected. Then again, I had been fighting all this time. Can't be helped. Everyone else seems tired too, so we decide to go our separate ways for the day. Still, everyone is safe, Labrys included. It'll still be a while before this case is completely closed, but I think we can assume that the disturbance has been settled for now. I worry about the mastermind that had taken control of Labrys, but I need to rest for now. When I get back home, Nanako greets me with a bright smile. Oh, he's back!
Welcome home, big bro!
The moment I see that, all the exhaustion of the day hits me, along with a profound sense of relief. I can't help keep myself from staggering. Nanako and my uncle were worried a bit by that, but that doesn't bother me at all. There was something I wanted to do in my room, but I hadn't even been there for an hour. When my awareness melts into the darkness. Oh my... He passes out? Oh my god. You! Yosuke! Yeah. I wake up to my phone ringing. According to the call, we're supposed to meet up at the outskirts of the shopping district. At the crossroads in front of a gas station. Not the gas station. When I arrived, the other members of the investigation team had already shown up. Surprisingly, the one who called us was Labrys. She wanted us to come so that she could say her farewells to us.
Ooh, is that it?
Oh, this is so nostalgic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Chad with the drip!
Oh man, it's so long. What the heck kind of car is that? How does it even turn corners?
I remember that outfit too. A long limousine drives up to us with surprising speed. It so long that I can't believe that it was able to handle the country roads of Inaba. I don't think I'll ever see another automobile like this in my life. Small town you. The limo slows to a stop and smoothly parks beside us. Mitsuru-san climbs out of the back seat and nods to us. Labras and Akihiko-san are in the back seat as well.
You're looking good, Labras.
Sorry I made you come here all of a sudden, but there was something I really wanted to tell you guys.
Run over the bear. It's Teddy as it pulls up. Uh-huh. There's a reason why Teddy's not here. We haven't seen him. Checks out. Sensei! Hello! Is that you, Sensei? It's really dark. It shouldn't be getting dark. Hold on. I have my curtains closed so I can't see anything. Hold. Oh! What? Oh my god. It's literally storming. Cool. Open my blinds. Oh, nice. I didn't change my lighting. Wow, it's so cozy. That's why it's so, like, thick in here, though. The moisture's... I feel like I'm drowning in the air. Okay. Yeah, I gotta turn on the TV at midnight now. Yeah. I will say, this is the one big thing that I like being back in the Midwest, is all the storms. I did miss that a lot. But I can always feel the humidity increase. I feel like I'm just really sensitive to it now. When I look at her, Labras smiles and looks embarrassed. She takes a moment to look around at all of us, then continues.
I decided to work with Mitsuru-san. I want to catch the darn culprit.
Oh.
Not only that, but, you know how you guys had my back during this whole mess? Yeah. This time, I want to get yours.
You go and do that.
You what? That's not... He smiled wryly. So you... King? Sure. Whatever. It sounds so back in, it does. Yeah, good luck with that. Only you Narukami could deliver that in that way. It's like the bit in the anime when he comes home and Dojima goes, "You were out late." "I sure was." And then he just walks away to his room. Doesn't elaborate. Yeah, I was. Yeah. I can't help but smile at the conviction and trust in her words. Labras' faced her. God, I love him. Labras has faced her weakness and accepted it, and she's about to begin walking towards the goal she found on her own. He's a Chad. What can I say? That's why I don't see any reason to stop her. Please don't do this. It'll be sad to see her go, but this decision is one Labras made for herself.
This definitely ain't the last you've seen of me. When I come back, we'll hang out some, okay?
Oh.
I'll be waiting, and so will everyone else.
Come back soon.
To lose such a rare...
That's what you're sad about?
I'm sorry, I had to do it. I can't. Everyone has their own response to Labras' news. They sure do. But one thing's for sure, we'll be waiting for her. Kill it. I thought he was run over, bro. What is this? There's no lie behind that sentiment. After all, she is our friend. Why do you have to do that? You stop. Mitsuru-san tells Labras that it's time.
Why? Our friend, it's time. And they get back into the limo. Why they air quotes? Lapras looks me right in the eye. She seems as if she might cry at any second, but is resolved not to. She smiles brightly.
You guys are the best. I'm glad it was you who were there when I woke up.
Oh.
Well, see ya.
I wonder if she remembers dreaming about them. It was like a premonition. You as someone who thinks quotation marks are for emphasis. Oh, yeah. No, he's like backhanded, but like doesn't always mean it to be that way. He's like, no, I just really wanted to emphasize that she's our friend. But it comes off like such an asshole statement. Wow, it's really pissing down out there. Oh, it's so nice. This balances out the gnat infestation. This is nice. Rain. Man and machine. You stop. Man and machine. I wonder if there's truly a difference between them anymore. The thought comes to me as we wave our final goodbyes to Lapras. What is he doing? The limo demonstrates impressive agility as it runs over Teddy and speeds off down the narrow rural roads. Holy shit.
Aw,
He's
she's
dead.
really gone. Seriously. Wish she could have stayed a little longer.
This beautiful land of Hyrule.
I would have liked that myself, but they have their own tasks that must be done.
Yosuke and I share a glance after Naoto says that. Not the wink. He's like, I would have liked that myself, but they have their own tasks that must be done. Why are they? What are they about to go do? What tasks? Their own tasks, huh? What is happening? Yosuke's like, yeah, it's not just theirs. We smile at each other. Ever since I answered Mitsuru-san's proposal inside the TV, I've had my mind made up. Yosuke already knows how I think. Then again, that conversation wasn't very long ago. It'd only been this morning. Uh-oh, flashback. I don't know how she found my number, but after Labras's phone call earlier, I decided to cook breakfast for Nanako, my uncle. Oh, he's so good. What is happening? I'm gonna go make out with them. Nanako hears me making noise in the kitchen and stands next to me excited.
I'll help too.
She's got the pickle! It's the time pickle. What a callback. Man. The pickle. I panic for a moment when Nanako reaches for the other cutting board and knife. I consider stopping her, then decide not to. Honestly, she could probably handle a knife better than anyone else in that house, actually.
If you're gonna use the knife, be careful, okay? Make sure you don't cut yourself.
He's such a good big bro.
Uh-huh. I'm always careful when I cook with you.
What? But not when I don't cook with you. She's like, I throw the knives everywhere when you're not here. Nanako picks up a cucumber from the counter and begins slicing it diagonally. That's a pickle. Her skills are still clumsy and unsteady, but all I do is caution her on how to hold the knife, and then I watch her work without intervening. When you's not around. She doesn't have to become a master all at once. All it takes is constant progress, little by little. The same can be said for me, or anybody. Even though things may hurt us, and we may want to give up, we just have to keep trying, as many times as it takes, until we see our goals through. Let's go, you Narukami. Good advice. So true, King. Instead of nothing changing, I wish to see everything changing, along with myself.
I'm sorry, Nanako. Could you put the knife down for a second?
Okay.
I ensure that Nanako has put down the knife before I answer my phone. He's so good.
I didn't have to look at the screen to know who was calling. Dachi. No, it's Yosuke, of
Hello?
course.
Is this Yosuke?
He didn't even have to look at the screen.
Like you don't know. Listen, about yesterday.
Like you don't know. Winks. Oh.
I thought this was coming.
Yosuke rushes on, as if irritated that we have to have this conversation over the phone, but I managed to calm him down.
Why am I blushing? Why is it written like this? It's like they have an unspoken bond where they just have to look into each other's eyes and they know exactly what the other's thinking. They're always on the same wave, like no one understands them the way that they understand each other.
Are they? It's funny that he's getting so excited over this, but I'm glad he managed to wait the whole night before calling me.
Yosuke, do you remember the Moonlight Bridge? The one from our class trip?
I'm sorry, I got P3 jump scared.
Yeah, sure. I used to be a city boy too, remember? Hey, were you checking out the Kitty Joe group online?
Receptive as always. Now that's my partner. Anyways, back to me and Kay. Why did he say that? Moonlight Bridge?
We remember that bridge.
When I went back to my room last night, I'd spent as much time as I could searching for information about the Kirijo group online before I fell asleep. Of course, there wasn't much anything about an organization involving Labris or Aiga-san. The little I did find was better than nothing. Yosuke asks me if I plan to go back on my word to Mitsuru-san and the others. I did say that we ought to trust them to solve this mystery, but I never said we should let them do it alone. After all, the person behind everything may be after us. On top of that, they were using others in horrific ways. So true.
You can't back down from this, right?
Now you're talking, partner.
I love that the P4 cast is getting involved with, like, literally the P3 lore. Like, I never would have thought that they would be dragged into this. This is so...
Yosuke and I continue to talk. We know that we're getting closer and closer to a battle with an enemy we haven't even seen yet. There's only one thought in my mind. No matter what kinds of hardship await us on our path, we will continue to fight on. As long as we have friends that will walk the path alongside us. Nanako watches me talk on my cell phone and smiles.
You seem excited, big bro.
Nanako! Oh, big bro.
I smile back at her innocent face before making a confident declaration.
The investigation team is back in action.
Let's go, Chad.
I'm excited.
Shut.
Who's it gonna be?
Okay. For the sake of story continuity, should I do Yosuke's or Naoto's next? Because I'm gonna do Yosuke, Naoto, Mitsuru, and Aigus. Pull time, I might, let's see. Oh, okay, Yosuke. I was gonna see if there was a resounding one answer. Yeah, Yosuke. Get Yosuke out of the way! Whoa! I actually really didn't mind his route at all. It was one of the better ones out of the main four, for sure. Next to Yu's. I really like to use because of the wildcard stuff. And then I just really like Yu. But Yosuke was leagues above Chie's and Yukiko's for sure. Wow, it's storming out there. It's pissing down. So nice. Yeah, we'll get to Mitsuru. I'll probably If we're doing Yosuke next, I'll just do the same order that I did. Naoto, Mitsuru, Sariaki, Hiko. And then I guess. We need to redeem Akihiko. Would that redeem him though? Alright, y'all. Hold strong. We're going back into Yosuke's brain. I know. But we can do it. I believe. We have to be courageous. What am I doing? Continue. Yep, that one. Mentally preparing. Holding. I believe. The closet realm. Puts myself back into my high school closeted shoes. I'm ready. I believe you talked about his favorite C's album. What's this? Stop! Stop! I forgot about this. Oh my god. Y'all, look at this blast from the past. You had this album. He had it on record, even. He was blasting that. I'm sorry, there was a lot of thunder. Whoa. This is so fun and exciting. Okay. A millennial, I know. A millennia. That was a whole millennial ago. Alright, so we're gonna have to do this every time, I guess. That's fine. Yosuke, oh boy. When the new girl says Labris, Miss President opens her mouth trembling.
My name is Labris?
This poor girl's gonna have to go through it like 4 more times.
Labris.
Oh lord. In that instant, her pale face flushes with comprehension. She looks down at her mechanical limbs and her face twists into a bitter expression. In the meantime, the shadow glares at the other robot girl.
Don't tell me you're... Yes. I am the 7th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, Aegis. I am the model that came after you.
God, Jesus. I miss the P3 album days. I do too.
Huh. So you're here to seize her.
Oh, this is different.
I won't let you. I'm sick of that place. I'm going to be free. Isn't that right, me? Won't that be better than letting the Kirijo group capture you again? Kirijo. Capture.
Miss President blankly repeats the shadow's words. She turns to me, her eyes filled with desperation.
I wasn't human?
I should answer her, and I try, but nothing comes out of my mouth. In that moment, I can feel our fates ripping apart.
I won't be caged! I will take my freedom!
The shadow's arm suddenly shoots out across the room. It's connected to her by a long chain, and it catches Miss President Labris in it. The chain reels in like it was connected to a winch, dragging her along. The shadow grabs Labris and lifts her onto its shoulders. In the next moment, the shadow bursts out of the announcement room. That was fast! Hard to believe she could do that while carrying Labris, who probably weighs as much as she does. Oh, this is different. The other robot, Aegis, follows right behind. That just leaves Rise and me and a whole lot of questions. What the hell am I supposed to do now? The student council president isn't a human, but some kind of weapon? And there's another robot girl. Ow! Something smacks me in the back. It's Rise! She's staring at me with flushed cheeks.
Senpai, aren't you gonna go after them?
He's too busy living inside of his own brain. After them? Yeah, why am I spacing out? Of course I can't just let stuff in like this. So what if she's not human? So what if she's not what I'd imagined? She believed in me. She trusted me. And yet I completely failed her. I'm not gonna let it in now. Not a chance in hell.
Rise.
She didn't get to be a celebrity for nothing. She's really got some guts. It sure is great to have friends to urge you on.
I'll back you up from here. Good luck.
I forgot not everyone was in the room. Not the D word! I nod with determination. I leave Rise alone in the announcement room and run out the hole in the wall. I can't match their speed, but I know where they're going. When the shadow left the room, she turned toward the stairway.
If she was going to head downstairs, it'd be faster to make for the fire escape in the other direction. So while that isn't a whole lot to go on, I think I can guess where they're going. To the roof. The roof? Why are we going to the roof? As I huff and puff my way up the stairs, I see that the door to the roof is open. The roof? Of the school? Just as I thought. But when I got there, I didn't see what I expected to. Oh, right, it's this. Okay, that's fine. It took my breath away. It looks like a studio, like that place. This is the entrance to this world we used up until this spring. It went away after we solved the mystery last year, but it must have come back when Labrys entered the TV and created the school. I guess that's when everyone saw the Midnight Channel. They all became interested in it, like last time. That's why it looks exactly the same.
You're here.
In the middle of the area, Igus and the Shadow, still carrying Labrys, are at a standoff. Labrys is silent. She looks conscious, but her eyes are empty, as if she's given up trying to understand anything. The Shadow smiles when she sees me and snaps her fingers. Suddenly, the area is enveloped with a strange presence.
What? The Grand Prix isn't over yet. If you want to chase me, you better fight each other.
Yosuke's to fight Igus? Oh man, he'd get his ass whooped. Like, canonically, he's so dead. He huffed and puffed. Blew the house down.
Hey, wait!
Ain't no way. I tried to chase after the Shadow, but run into another invisible wall. This crap again? The Shadow disappears back into the school building. Damn it, it looks like I just helped her buy some more time. The Grand Prix isn't over? Don't tell me I've got to fight more. I've got to fight more to keep going. So now I have to fight this robot, Igus? I timidly ask her. Hell, I don't know anything about her other than her name. First, I need to find out what the hell she's doing here.
Is it true you came to capture her?
You're Captain Ressentiment. Yosuke Hanamura, correct?
It's quite the meetup. She knows me. And she knows about the Ressentiment part. Someone kill me.
I saw you in the video advertising this tournament. The one showing the people currently in this world.
Did you now?
Still, Ressentiment, huh? It still really pisses me off, but to be honest... Come on, come back! Come on! That's... Still really pisses me off, but to be honest, it's not that far from the truth. Oh wow,
Normally, I would
self-awareness?
recommend that you evacuate at once, but neither of us can leave. I must go after her.
What a coincidence. Me too.
But this has nothing to do with you.
True.
I may not have meant to, but I hurt that girl. She was depending on me, and I turned my back on her.
Not a human? A robot? So what? That's what I'd wanted to tell her, but I couldn't. That's why
I need to go and apologize.
Yosuke. When I say that, Igus's expression relaxes. It's a really natural expression, very human-like. Labrys's face was like that too.
I think I should explain certain things to you. I'm not authorized to disclose everything, but...
She slowly begins to speak. Apparently, there were incidents involving shadows and personas outside Inaba too. They didn't start recently either, but they made an unofficial squad to deal with stuff like that, and Igus belongs to that group. She's a weapon, created solely to fight shadows. She was given a soul so that she can summon a persona, the only method of dealing with shadows. As president, Labrys was a prototype. She went AWOL. Holy crap. I mean, after last year, I'm ready for any kind of crazy story, but this still takes me by surprise. Of course, it's not all that hard to believe when one of the robot girls is standing right here in front of me. Still.
There are shadows outside the TV too?
Yosuke learning there's personas before 4.
We would never have realized that a television could lead to a space like this.
Well, I'm surprised by what you just told me, so I guess we're even.
I tried joking and smiling, but Igus doesn't smile back. She looks straight at me. Her eyes are filled with strength, I can tell that she's measuring me up. Come to think of it, Labrys looked at me the same way when we first met. I remember thinking, man, those eyes.
Please tell me, what's going to happen to Labrys once you catch her?
I cannot answer that.
Aegis hesitates before answering, like she has to squeeze it out of her throat. That pause says more to me than her words.
If you have no other questions, then let us begin the battle. There isn't any time to spare. Please don't resist. I can knock you out painlessly if you comply.
She would.
Yikes. But hey, I can't back down.
Ain't no way he would win! I act cocky so that I won't get scared. He's shitting himself. But when I smile, I know that I can't just let her beat me.
Are you really going to fight a living weapon like myself? I do not mean to boast, but your chances of success are low.
No, seek your truth, Queen.
I'm still a guy. And guys should help out crying girls, right?
For some reason, this brings a smile to her face. Then I had a thought. Was she trying to scare me to keep me from getting into something dangerous? Perhaps this is her way of trying to be kind to me. Well, if it is, it's not gonna work. I'll never forgive myself if I was sent home now. I'd lose something important to me. I've already made my decision. Maybe Aegis sensed that resolution in me, because she takes a fighting stance.
I understand. I accept your challenge. Here I come.
Your masculinity has no room in this fight. Oh boy, okay. Prepare for the non-canon. Sorry, Akihiko. Not Yosuke replacing Akihiko.
Finally!
Oh, this song every time!
Blast off! Firing! Damage! No!
He's a little gnat, bro! He just sits around! He's so fun.
Bramble! Damage! Persona! Rise up! Bramble! Damage! Heavy damage! Bramble! Damage! No! Less damage! Bramble! Downward! Your mom! Persona! Upgrade! Persona! No! Guardian! Alright! Damage! I summon you! Sorry, that was close! Please hit! Firing! Persona! Rise up!
Here we go!
Oh, this is severe! No! I simply write my story!
Oh my god!
Severe! No! No! Ready! Area!
Sorry, I guess!
Persona! Go get!
No! Persona! Okay! Right low!
You are done! Mine! Here!
Firing!
I missed.
No!
Fighting Aegis always feels terrible. He's so fun to play though. He just... I'm literally looking through a rainy window right now. This is the vibe. And with Yuri Lowenthal's voice, yeah. Mm-hmm. And we're on a rooftop, yeah. Mm-hmm. My shoulders bounce up and down as I wipe my sweaty face on my sleeve. I'm completely out of breath.
Well done. I'm surprised you defeated me.
Yosuke dies in her arms.
But this may have been for the best.
Huh?
They always give her this song. Oh.
You are truly concerned for her, even after discovering that she's a living weapon.
You know who else? Who else? This is so paralleled with Makoto. Oh.
Your sympathy is much more impressive than that of a fellow machine like myself.
That jump scared me so bad. Oh my god.
Found this under my couch.
Tater. Thank you for the vibe whiplash. That was very Persona 4 of you. Thank you for the 10. Jump scare is totally not a 10. No, you're fine. It was just really loud. My alerts are up really high right now. It wasn't your fault. I really appreciate it though. Thank you. Thank you for the couch. $10. I was drowning in the song and suddenly, Okay, what did she say? Your sympathy is much more impressive than that of a fellow machine like myself. Stop, I guess. This song, it always does visceral damage.
Such consideration is immeasurably warm and cherished for us.
I guess his voice is gentle, but she also sounds a little sad. I sense that she's carrying a burden I can't even imagine. I don't know what to say. She gives me another of those soft smiles.
I met my own friends once and reached my own answer. I was thinking of telling my sister of these experiences.
Oh, she's your sister.
But I think it's better that you tell her instead.
I feel like she sees a lot of Makoto in Yosuke. This actually feels canon because of that. She sees like a parallel between her and Makoto and Yosuke and Labris. Ooh.
Will I be able to do that?
They do sound similar.
Wouldn't it be better for Igus to go? No, the answer's already there. I have to face Labris, for Igus' sake as well. I look straight into her eyes to show my determination.
I don't know if I have the answer you're talking about, but there is something I want her to know.
Yosuke did not play the answer. He didn't even watch the cutscenes on YouTube.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it across, but when I was going through tough times, I had my friend...
Son of a bitch! That was such an awesome speech, and I muffed the last word. He's just like me for real. Silence ensues.
Friend.
Dude, do you pick up on everything?
Did he bite his tongue?
Your disappointment when you open your mouth. Now I understand.
Ooh! How do you know about that?
My database is perpetually being updated. Even as we speak, I am receiving information about you from the server. Known for wearing a trash can on his head. I comprehend.
Oh no! She's reading him literally for filth! I can't... She just... It's already dead! I guess, please!
Wait, how come all this information about me is bad? And what's this server you're talking about?
Oh my god!
To think you would have such hobbies. The possibilities of man are truly infinite.
I guess I love you.
That's not...
She's playing P4 right now.
Senpai, can you hear me?
That was such a touching moment. And I just distract him. The transmission from Rise. Oh, truly P4. Yep. That's right. Now's not the time to be acting stupid.
Loud and clear. Did you pick up Labrys's trail?
She's headed for the announcement room again. I'm gonna get out of here while I can.
Announcement room again? At first I was worried about Rise, but now I think about it. As long as she can use her persona to track the enemy, she's safer than anybody in here. Alright, time to catch up. If the shadow needed to make us fight to stall for time, it means she's still got something up her sleeve. I slap my cheeks to wake myself up a bit. Finish it this time.
I entrust Labrys, my sister, with you.
Oh. As I'm leaving, I hear Aigus's voice from behind. Her words give me some relief.
I don't know, that you were gonna capture her and lock her up somewhere. Her shadow was talking about how she didn't want to be caged again, and that she wanted to be free. But you don't seem like the type to do that. I think you really do have her best interests in mind. I'll bring Labrys back to you, whatever it takes, Aigus-san.
Hanamura-san, thank you.
And look at that. Look at that. Labrys does have a place to go. Yeah. She doesn't belong here in this made-up school. I bow to Aigus and start running again. I really liked that interaction. That was so... Adachi! I return to the announcement room and open the door. All I see is Labrys sitting alone in the middle of the room. Her mechanical legs are splayed out on the floor, and she seems to be mumbling something happily. Okay, that's not right. The shadow is nowhere to be found. Where is she watching from? Oblivious to my suspicion, Labrys starts talking to me in a cheerful, but almost lifeless voice.
Oh, it's you, Yosuke-kun. What's wrong? Shouldn't you be in class?
You're not thinking straight. We're inside the TV world. You're not the student council president.
What are you talking about? I came here to broadcast a student council announcement.
Labrys looks up with empty eyes. She's no longer in her human form, but her stuck-on smile is painful to look at. It's not a real smile. I take a deep breath.
Labrys. That's your name. You know that, right? Let's go back and put an end to this fake world.
Why? Why are you saying that stuff?
Labrys finally looks me clearly in the eye. She's seen the truth.
I want to stay here. This is the only place I can belong.
Labrys slowly stands up and puts her arm behind her back. She removes her wings and they expand to form a giant axe.
I won't go back. I'm gonna stay here forever and ever.
She brings down her axe with incredible speed. To swing a huge chunk of steel like that so easily, that's just not humanly possible. I mean, I expected as much, but I can't go easy on her.
Sorry I have to do this. I'll apologize as much as you want later. But right now, I've got to stop you with everything I have.
I really like Yosuke's route a lot. I love this ending bit a lot. It's very good. I'm gonna have to beat you up.
Finally.
Wait. Yosuke is like a chicken nugget. With a good, dope-ass sauce dip, he's good. But with no dip, he's dry and rubbery.
Take this! Oh no!
Oh! Oh my god! Jeez.
Take this!
The tank versus the gnat. just bounces everywhere. He's so fun. I unironically think that Yosuke is my favorite character to play. The battles are so loud. I know they're loud on my end too. It's like they crank up the audio on them. He's so fun. Yeah, he really is. He just juggles in the air. Like he's got, if you could figure out his spacing and like where his knives throw and all that stuff, like I don't have any of that figured out. I can feel where like his movesets would go. How he's generally, I feel like aerial based, honestly, and then keeping the target up in the air and juggling is like his bread and butter. I thought she was throwing up.
Why can't I stay like this?
What good will it do for you to forget everything? You know that you're trying to ignore the truth and that you're lying to yourself. That'll only bring you more pain.
This is so P5 coded. Ambrose drops to the floor, crying her heart out. I know this is for her own good, but seeing it hurts me deep down inside. Ambrose looks at me with eyes filled with misery. This is so good for Yosuke. Like, he's actually very good in a, like a supporting role when he wants to be. Pretty easy. Makes sense why I like him the best.
You wouldn't understand. No one can understand how I feel. That's right. They'd never understand.
An ominous voice butts into our conversation.
Shadow. So you were nearby after all.
Why wouldn't I be? I'm her.
Damn, wherever she is, I can't see her. Where's she hiding? As I'm looking around. This is new. Darkness disappears, and the scenery's completely different. The view outside the window has changed to something weird and creepy. A piercing red light fills the room.
What's going on?
What is that? Some giant metal container, like a furnace? And something's being tossed into it like garbage. I look closer and see that the garbage looks like arms and legs. Hey, it looks like people. I try to calm the horror I feel creeping up my spine. I just don't know how to describe it. All I can say is that whatever this is, it's nasty. This isn't the announcement room anymore. As I stand fixated on the view outside, the shadow appears silently from the corner of the room.
And I still need her, so I can become myself.
She approaches me as she talks. Her face is illuminated by two things: the red light from the room outside and the madness in her eyes. I back away in spite of myself, but the shadow ignores me, drawing close to Labris. Shoot, that's right! Labris hasn't said the words that the shadow needs to hear. Her shadow hasn't gained the true power yet. That's why she was trying to buy time.
Forget it was your only escape route, but that's been stolen from you too. Poor pitiful me.
Labris' shadow turns and begins regaling her. Her lips are at Labris' ear, her words tugging at her heart.
You made them go through the same pain, but in the end, they still didn't understand.
The same pain?
It was so painful. It made you so sad. You hated destroying them.
Destroying them? I take another look at the horror show outside the window. The broken human figures being thrown into the incinerator. This is a sight Labris' heart created, right? Then that means this is... I suddenly felt like I could grasp the weight Labris was bearing in her heart, and I could see how heavy that weight was. The shadow takes a quick glance at me and continues speaking.
He was forced to fight his friends too, but he didn't feel the despair that we did. He wasn't alone, after all. He's completely different from us. You're not human or an ordinary machine. We don't belong anywhere, and we'll always be alone. No one will ever understand us. Please stop!
Shadow is trying to make Labrys deny that they're the same. I know that. But I can't do anything to stop her. I quietly watch as the two of them talk.
I'm not alone! I'm not! If they don't understand, who will? The only ones who could were all destroyed. By our own hands. No! That was you! Not me! You're not me!
Got chills.
I'm free now! No one can capture me! I'm truly free!
Her voice acting is so good.
Yes! The power!
Well, there it is. The shadow goes wild and strikes Labrys, knocking her aside. I catch her from behind. Labrys looks up at me, a bit surprised. The look in her eyes is frail, ready to fade away at any moment. I smile at her.
Don't worry. It's okay if you can't at first. It's really hard to accept yourself.
So good.
The only reason I could do it was because I had friends to help me. It would have been impossible to do on my own. I'm here with you now. And you've got Aigis-san too. We'll help you face yourself.
This is so good for Yosuke! I can't get over this! The shadow's form is a bit of a surprise. Oh, the shadow's form is a bit of a surprise. Instead of changing shape, she summoned a monster behind her. The hell, man? That's like a persona. And it's pretty damn gigantic. Just looking at it makes me feel weak in the knees. It's at least 3 times my size. The shadow's eyes glow gold as she turns her wings into an axe, like Labrys had. Crap, and it was hard enough just fighting a robot girl with the axe. I'm gonna be honest here, I'm having a hard time thinking I can take her on by myself. But something pops up in the back of my mind. The faces of my friends, of Aigis, everyone who's trusted me with all their hopes. I get ready to fight. Power surges through my body. Alright, now it's my turn to work.
I'm gonna save you no matter what. And when we make a promise like that, we keep it.
Persona and their promises, man. I can't. Oh, this is peak Yosuke Hanamura development right here. Is her persona Asterius? Like the bull? Greek? P3 Greek? Oh, oh my god.
Here we go.
Oh, that can continue, I think. Oh, that was quick. A soul for a soul, no! Truly, Yosuke for Akihiko is what happened. Why does Yosuke fight like a little flea? I know. It's exactly what he's like. Shadow finally stops moving and settles down. I run to Labrys to pick her up. She's still awake, but her expression is gloomy.
I'm such a failure. I can't win against anyone. I even let my shadow out. I'm a weapon, but I'm so useless. It would be better if I was just scrapped.
The lack of energy in her voice and body is enough to put me at a loss for words. Do I have it in me to convince her otherwise? That doubt came crawling back into my mind. But I still need to tell you. I opened my mouth to put the heavy feelings in my heart into words.
There was someone I liked once, but she got killed.
Thank you, Yosuke. You're doing great. You're doing great!
It was the worst thing you could imagine. I couldn't forgive myself or believe she was gone. I even tried to forget about her. I thought then that no one could understand how I felt. I mean, how could they if they weren't me? Only I could understand how I felt. That's what I thought. I had given up. But that wasn't true. Even if people haven't had exactly the same experiences, they can still understand each other. I have some great friends now to prove it.
Friends.
If I'm strong at all, it's because I have them. I can remember my friends are with me whenever it really counts.
Yeah. But I don't have that.
You should, though. There must have been someone who was important to you. Just think back.
Labrys's lips quiver, and she shakes her head gently. A single tear was all it took, like a dam breaking. She starts to cry.
They're all gone. I can't see them anymore. And it's all my fault!
Yeah. Huh. That's what Shadow Labrys was getting at. She didn't just lose them. I don't know the details, but I'm gonna bet that she had to destroy someone herself, against her will. Can't imagine the pain that would cause, but...
I see. Can't it be us? You're friends.
As I say that, I stretch out my hands to her. But Labrys looks away from me and she won't take my hand.
I'm not human.
Who cares? One of my friends is a shadow.
Friends, loosely.
Remember Teddy? The one who was acting like your knight? He was originally a shadow.
The Teddy example.
And you have Aige-san with you too. I know she was really worried about you.
Really?
She raises her head and looks at me, but she still hesitates. Shoot. I really don't know what to say in situations like this. You're doing great! Surprisingly, you're doing great! I bet you would have the best lines memorized just for the occasion. Actually, you can't even hold a candle at this. He said some nice things. Sometimes. Okay, I gotta try something that sounds natural, no matter if it's particularly suave or not. Time to try a joke. Oh no, don't do this though!
My arm's gonna get tired leaving my hand out like this.
Okay, that's fine. It's cute. Labrys looks confounded for a brief moment. But it looks like I chose right. Controller, please! Uh-oh, I think it's gone. I think we lost him. He's a goner. Arm got so tired the controller disconnected. Nathan. He's a goner, we lost him.
You really are something, you know that?
With a smile, Labrys takes my hand. It's cold and hard, but it feels natural. Because I know that it's the hand of a girl who's trying her best.
I'm not alone.
That's right. We'll be by your side.
Labrys nods her head and slowly stands up. I offer to help her up, but she pushes my arm away and walks toward her shadow. The shadow says nothing. It just stares at Labrys.
I want everyone to understand. You weren't wrong about how I feel.
Oh. Scene is so good.
I'm sorry I ignored you all this time. I was the one who left you all alone. No, after all. This is my persona.
Ooh, that gets me every time. Wow. It's such an elegant white silhouette. It's hard to imagine it was the same as that black bull shadow. I was worried that there might be something wrong, like she was damaged or something. But when she turns to me, I could see the strength in her eyes. Breathe a sigh of relief. I lift my face and cheerfully call out to her.
Let's get going. Back to where our friends are waiting.
He's so sweet.
You got it.
Now that she's accepted herself, she nods to me and smiles like when we first met. No, even brighter. Labris accepted her shadow and the host disappeared. For a while, I was worried how the P1 Grand Prix was gonna end, but it's all over now. So all that's left is for us to get the heck out of here. I hear from Rise that all those fantastic invisible walls have disappeared. Now that I can go meet up with my buddies in Aigis. Or so I thought. Led by Rise, Yu, Chie, and Yukiko all come running into the announcement room. Teddy, Kanji, and Naoto follow them. Way to rush things. But I guess I'd want to run around if I was stuck in a cage all day too. The investigation team is back together. Everyone is surprised when they see Labris. I mean, I can't blame them. She's a robot. I explained the circumstances to them. Yosuke really had his main character moment. He's like, yeah, so anyways, let me fill you in on the action you missed. Labris looks tense the entire time, but of course, even after learning how all of this transpired, there wasn't a single one of us who would blame her.
I lost in the very first round. I wish I could have fought a little more.
I'm glad that I didn't have to fight you, Chie. At least fighting against Yosuke-kun didn't trouble my conscience much.
It didn't?
Yukiko!
There. She can say that because she loves you.
Doesn't elaborate, walks away.
Pardon me if I don't share your optimism there.
Yukiko's the best. These guys are way too easygoing. As I'm complaining, Kanji seems pretty enthusiastic.
Should do that again sometime. It ain't good for our bodies if we don't let our personas out once in a while.
But normal people can't let them out.
And I'll sponsor a real Grand Prix. I'll call it our very first go on a date with...
No one would enter.
Yosuke stalks climbing, Yukiko stalks shooting through the roof, through the ceiling.
How cruel.
Teddy bawls and throws himself into Labris's arms. And she hesitantly opens her mouth to speak. Poor Labris.
Can I sign up?
Oh.
Don't.
You were out late. I was.
You shouldn't.
You know what? Count me in.
Kanji.
Oh, if you're in, then I'm in.
Why did that sound sarcastic? That was so Adachi coded. Oh, well, in that case, I guess I'm in.
Huh?
Jesus.
Well, then me too.
He's so scathing.
I'm out.
No! You! That's your partner! You
Damn
gotta
it,
stand
jerks.
by him! Oh. That was like one of the best intentionally funny moments I've seen in Persona. That's pretty good. Whatever. As long as it makes Labris smile. Oh.
Alright, it's time we go back.
I love Yui. Yeah, he's really good. He's so good in this game. Everyone cheers in agreement. We all head to the roof. Not the roof. That's where the exit from the TV world is, in the studio area.
Plus, we can meet up with Aigis while we're there. All Teddy has to do is bust out the exit and we'll be back at Junis. We climb the stairs, and as I expected, Aigis is waiting for us. Now, Aigis waiting on the roof after bursting through the stairs. I mean, the door from the stairs. When she sees that Labrys is safe, she smiles. They know what they're doing.
It seems everything has been resolved.
But a pair I've never seen before is standing behind her. Oh, he's never met them? They have intensely intimidating auras. I can tell that they aren't normal people like me. True. I'm guessing they must be members of Aigis' team, on the same mission as her.
It's over already. I still don't feel entirely satisfied, though.
Don't be like that, Akihiko. Just be happy that it's over.
I take a closer look at them. One's an amazingly gorgeous woman, and the other's a buff guy who isn't too shabby himself. Yosuke, you're bisexual is showing. And I guess it's pretty easy on the eyes too. Plus the three of them together, they really pack a punch. Yosuke's like, damn, Persona 3, am I right? And the way they're dressed, well, they pack a punch too, but in a different way. Stop! Leave them alone. The beauty in the fur coat steps forward and bows to me, radiating bi energy. At the same time, Labrys hides behind my back. Yeah, they didn't do a single thing in Yosuke's route. Yosuke really, he main charactered his way right through this.
Hanamura, yes? You have my thanks for helping us retrieve Labrys.
He did everything and said, my job here is done. Yosuke wants them to say that they like his vibe from across the room. My wife and I like your vibe. Can we join you? Her tone is soft, articulate, intellectual, and charming. But one of her words bothers me.
Could you maybe not use the word retrieve?
I'm a little scared to talk back to her, but I'm not going to budge on that one. She appears taken aback for a moment, then she smiles.
You're right. My apologies.
I don't have my sunglasses anymore, damn.
I'm Mitsuru Kirijo, Labrys' handler.
Yosuke dares. Yosuke dares. 1, to talk back to Mitsuru of all people. 2, to ask someone not to use a word. Kirijo. I've heard that name before somewhere. Huh? Kirijo? Huh? As in the huge company Kirijo? I turn to Aigis for an answer. Picking up on what I wanted to say, she replies with a smile. Seriously? So the group she had mentioned was... Because we're all scared silly by the important name, Kirijo-san tells us, incredibly politely, that they were mostly the cause of the incident. I have a bite on my arm, I kid you not, and it's tiny. I'm getting eaten alive by these gnats. She also explains what I wanted to know about most, how Labrys was going to be treated.
I'm not gonna be scrapped.
I have no plans to shut you down or destroy you. Kirijo-san's answer is so direct that we can't help but cheer. Do gnats carry mono stuff? Labrys was more perplexed than happy. Kirijo-san takes Labrys' hand and lowers her head.
Indeed, you aren't. You have done nothing wrong. It's actually me who should be apologizing to you.
Oh no, you don't gotta do that. I felt like there was no getting around being sealed away again. I've made friends now, so I thought I could live with it.
Labrys.
I can't believe this is happening. This is all thanks to you. Yosuke-kun. Ah!
The drama.
Labrys?
What the? Something's wrong with Labrys. I guess then the others all look around confused by her unnatural pause. I know she's been through a lot lately. Did she break something? Then she speaks in a voice that none of us were expecting.
It's not over yet.
That's not Labrys' voice? It's as if someone's speaking through her mouth.
Is this the same communication system we use? Everyone, step away from Labrys.
Kirijo-san, seemingly used to dangerous situations, warns everyone. At that moment, Labrys' hand moves, stretching towards the battle axe on her back.
Huh?
Oh, I'm gonna have to fight. Okay, I think I can pause though. In the next instant, lifting the axe without hesitation, she swings right at me. I was faster than I've ever seen. Even the shadow wasn't that fast. The ground is split for several meters and the fragments fly everywhere. What the hell? What's going on here?
Labrys! Hey, what's gotten into you?
I cannot gain access. She is being hacked. It isn't coming from inside this facility. The signal
call is
originates
not
elsewhere.
inside the house.
You mean outside the TV?
This is just a little extra resistance. Now, entertain me.
Labrys' face is completely expressionless as she points her axe at
What's
me.
happened to you, Labrys? Damn it, why do we have to fight now after making it this far? Ugh!
Again? Did I fail her again? That horrible thought crept back into my mind. I frantically try to shake it out of my head as I lift my weapons. I try telling myself over and over, I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Damn it! Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, it's still going. Damn. Also, my stomach is eating itself, I think. I'm suddenly ravenous. I was so disgusted earlier by the gnats, I like lost all my appetite. Oh. Okay, let's see if this...
Here's our sponsors for today's program.
Oh, wait, I probably needed to... Eat your salmon carcass. This game makes you so hungry. It's because I haven't been eating really much in the mornings before stream. Oh, it's thundering really loud. I blame it on the depression of living in my hometown. My appetite's been really like weird. I've been getting hungry in the middle of stream. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, nice. We're good, we're good. I'll leave you with the velvet room. It went out again! Stop! It was on! It's because I've showed you this before. Look at that. Look at the... Do you see the wires showing? Yeah, it's that. Yeah, I still have it. It's been like a year. Yeah. Bruh. Because when I'm playing on the PS4, it just defaults to battery without even letting me know if it gets disconnected for a second. So it's fine. It's like seamless. But on Steam, it kicks it entirely until you restart the game. If it goes out long enough. If it's
Let's
just like
hear
a
it for
quick...
the following sponsors of our program.
Sorry, it was kind It's working now.
Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
I guess. Ooh, I haven't seen her intro. But yeah, if it goes out real quick and comes back, it's fine. But if it goes out long enough, it kicks it. I wanted to go...
Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
Wait, what?
Oh, there we go. Hey. Yeah, I'll leave you here. Okay. I'm gonna grab a quick something, I don't know. I'm getting disgusted again thinking about seeing more gnats. I need to eat though. I just feel so gross living in a space where there's just gnats breeding. Ew. Okay, I'll be right back. Costco street taco. Actually, I have Costco quesadillas. I'm trying something new. Get a house spider. Well, there is a web right here. I haven't seen him though. Repeat after me, there are no gnats in Ba Sing Se. Okay, I'll be right back.
What could possibly be funny? I put the diamond in the coat. And I put the coat on.
How far does this go? Stinky, we gotta go! Stinky!
I don't know who you are, but you're no match for me.
he dead yet?
I've been waiting for this.
I killed him with the butter knife. I killed him. I stabbed him to death. I killed him. I killed his entire HP bar. I killed him. I did it. I killed him. I did it. I did.
Lee XP.
ねえ、こんな岩あったっけ？
まあ、最初はこんな風じゃなかったけどね。
最初？まあいいか。よっ。
Lee XP.
I think I have significantly decreased the gnat population. I only saw one. I couldn't catch him, so he still exists, but only one. Let's go. We shall see. Okay. Pillage them. Set denial! Oh wait, I gotta switch over. Only one gnat remains. Also, it's raining really hard. It is so moist inside this home. My god, it's the worst. But, wow, it's like, woo, you know? It's just rain. There's just rain out there. It's pissing down. The gnat is an endangered species. Do gnats do anything helpful? Just genuine question. Do they help the ecosystem at all? No. They annoy streamers. Stress reliever. They provide food for better bugs. Oh, true. True. Things eat them, yeah. They exist to get eaten. They're food for real animals. Yeah, frogs like them, right? Maybe I should get a frog. Frog. Okay. Okay. Ready? Oh. Wait, were we rated? How long was I gone? That's just 7 minutes ago. Is it Magi? Oh, I don't know if I can pronounce the first word, but Dragos? Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry I wasn't. I hope I didn't just like blatantly miss that. But thank you, and I hope that you had a very good stream. I really appreciate it. I was off fighting the battles of getting lunch. Or I guess dinner. Oh my god, it's almost 8 p.m. Okay, it was dinner. It's like Duramax, how you killed like 99.9 of them, but one remained. I have a feeling that they'll pop back up. I don't know. I should pour more shit down the drain. It's raining so hard. I can't even see. There's no visibility out there. It happened while you were gone. Okay, okay. They rated to you talking about murdering someone. Okay. Anywho, oh, bookmark, yeah. Ready? Her portrait, when she's unhinged, is something.
Can you see this? How about this? Go get it! Persona! Can you see this? Go get me! Persona! Go get me! Go get it! Stay down! You're mine! Go get it! Just get it! Go get it!
Nice blocks.
Go get me! Go get here! Persona!
I didn't mean to taunt. Was it taunting? We started off strong, but we lost it in the second half. I got the turntables. Ooh, her battles get increasingly, like, 'cause she has 3, it seems, with maybe everyone? I don't know, but each one gets... Well, the first one was Aegis, actually, in this case. Oh my god.
You're mine! Behind you! How about this? You're mine! Crap!
my god.
Can you see this?
I always need to follow up with that one. Uh-oh. She's been catching the fly, like how I've been catching the gnats. Got a shit rocked again. Honestly, this is pretty canon, let's be real. Ooh! Shouldn't start with that.
No way we're getting over here. Just getting started. You're mine. Look at me. Here goes. Let's go.
Oh.
Just get it. Here we go. You're mine.
Oh, I don't mean to taunt. What is that? No, the taunts of it. Oh god, just one hit. Damn. He's like a little flea, man. Oh. Labrys had stopped moving and had fallen to the floor. Now she begins standing up, robotically, with jerking motions. She begins speaking that eerie voice again. Maybe speaking is the wrong word, but it's definitely in my head.
My, she was quite easily defeated. Evidently, I didn't push her far enough.
It doesn't sound like Akechi's voice, but it sounds like his cadence.
Well, she is a test unit, so this is as far as my little game goes.
It's literally his cadence. So whoever's voice this is the one controlling Labrys? From the way he was talking, I can tell that he wasn't serious. He doesn't comprehend how cruel he's being by controlling her like this.
Who are you?
Ah, yes. I have more than enough data now. I should thank you all.
Twink cadence.
Although this didn't work out, you did stay in it to the very end.
Labrys's shadow was only the mastermind of the tournament. I see now. You're the true culprit behind the whole thing.
This is so P4 of this plot. It sounds like my grandma reading Ultimax lines as an avid Akechi fan. That's so specific. It hits me when Kirijo-san speaks. It's right! Labrys' shadow split from her after she entered the TV. She merely held the tournament. The shadow couldn't have pushed Labrys in here. Someone else, the culprit, had to exist, or this incident could never have happened.
Indeed. It was I who stole Labrys away.
Adachi?
Since I don't have a persona and can't enter a TV, I needed a puppet that could run amok for me.
Not Adachi.
Labrys' persona was only partially awakened, so I had a feeling her shadow would appear if she underwent a little suffering. You got the better of me this time. You deserve to know at least that much.
He admitted it, but his tone was mocking. The culprit is controlling Labrys somehow from a safe haven outside the TV? No way!
Using Labrys for your own selfish reasons? That's horrible. She has a heart. Do you even know how much pain Labrys went through?
A heart, hmm? Meaningless. Whether or not she has one matters not at all to my plan.
You bastard!
Well then, everyone, until we meet again.
The moment the voice stops, Labrys collapses to the ground, like a puppet with cut strings. Aigis quickly catches her and holds her up. Oh. But it looks like she's unconscious.
Damn it!
I really hate myself for celebrating that the case was closed just a few moments ago. I'm really pissed off at whoever was controlling Labrys. He knew about all this, but he still manipulated Labrys' heart to do this to her.
I'm so angry. I clench my fist so firmly that my nails are digging into my palm. Kirijo-san speaks from behind me.
It seems whoever our adversary is, they're connected to us. I advise you not to get involved in this matter any further. From here on, you should leave this to us.
Huh? Are you telling us to back off from this?
Like I can do that? Whoever's behind this knows what Labras had to go through in her past. No, not just the past. He knew what would happen if she was pushed into the TV world. And on top of that, the instant he figured his plan had failed, he came and controlled her directly to turn us against her. It's like we're being his toys. I'm not letting him get away with that.
I understand how you feel, but this is too dangerous for you. We will do our best to ensure that no harm comes to you. Trust in us and let us work.
Come on, we've been involved this far. You think we're just gonna shut up and watch you handle everything? She's probably saying that for our sakes. But how can we live with ourselves if they do all the fighting for us? No way, I can't let that happen. I opened my mouth to really tell her off. But you speaks first.
Guys, let's leave this to them.
Huh?
I'm waiting for their gay connection.
Are you serious?
Look at yourself, Yosuke. You can barely stand.
Look at yourself. So we noticed. He was right. After all the fighting I've done today, I'm really beat. I'm sure everyone else is tired too. After being stuck in this world for so long.
Yosuke, let's go back.
I said that so tenderly. You staring at me. Oh. That was so homophobic for that. I get it. We're in a relationship. Okay.
I thank you for your understanding. Don't worry, we'll keep you safe.
I'm sorry, Hanamura-san.
The homophobic gnat. Aigus bows apologetically. We all look glum, but none of us object. After all, we know that they aren't doing this out of spite. But is this the last we'll see of Labras? I peek at her face as she lies in Aigus-san's arms. Of course, since she's unconscious, I can't talk with her. We thank Kirijo-san and return to our world with heavy hearts. After returning from the TV, we gathered at the food court, but we didn't really talk much. We split up not long afterwards. After all, we were all pretty damn tired. Heck, Chie and Rise put their heads on the table and fell asleep. I didn't feel like stopping by anywhere, so I went straight home. And the last thing I could remember was being told dinner was almost ready. The instant I reached my room, I lost consciousness. And then... Loud electronic beeps me. Loud electronic beeps bring me back into wakefulness. I reach out for my alarm clock, but realize that the beeping isn't my alarm. It's my cell phone.
Who's calling me this early?
Damn it. Plugged it in, and now I can't reach it while I'm lying down. Ugh, I rub my eyes tiredly and get up to grab the phone. Caller is a number I don't know.
Hello?
Is that you?
Huh?
I jolt wide awake. The speaker on the line is someone I've never expected to hear from. I take a minute to fix my hair and make a mad dash to the place the caller told me to go. Hello? When I reach the designated location, there's something that looks completely out of place here in the countryside. A limo. Oh, it's just a... yeah. Holy crap, that's long! It was so long I thought I was seeing things! Yeah, this is definitely no place for a car this awesome.
Oh, there he is. What took you so long?
Looks like everybody else is already here. I ran so hard I almost barfed, but I finally made it.
Labras-san and the others were just about to leave.
I made it! In time!
I'm glad I could see you before I left.
That's right, Labras is the one that called. She wanted to say goodbye before she leaves Inaba. How could I refuse that? Still, I never thought one of them, Labras especially, would call me. Huh? Wait a second.
Did I tell you my cell phone number?
Obtaining the cell phone numbers of ordinary citizens is child's play.
Yes. I love you. Wait, what?
Holy shit, really? Are you accessing that server thing you mentioned?
The Kirijo group is kinda scary.
I guess.
I asked if I could come see everyone. I wanted to give everyone a real goodbye.
Labras looks down bashfully as she speaks. Aikus and Kirito-san are watching her from the limo with smiles on their faces. Man, this is a relief. So Labras can do things that she wants to. I'm glad she's in a group that'll let her have her freedom. She really does have a place to belong.
What will you do now? Are you going back to that lab?
No. I decided I'm gonna work with Mitsuru-san and them. I want to do my damnedest to catch whoever used me to bait a trap for you all.
There's no hesitation in her eyes as... Wait. Yeah. No hesitation in her eyes as her strong will glares out. I see. She found what she wants to do.
Sounds like you're ahead of the game.
I'm reminded of the black career... The black? Blank. That tripped me out. That looked like a C. Career choice paper still tucked away in my desk. That sense of haste without direction, the need to keep up appearances. I don't want to handle that. But maybe it's time to face my future. Oh, I'll write down a big dream.
What do you mean?
Oh, just talking to myself. I'll let you know when everything's been decided.
Okay. Just make sure you tell me, okay?
Labras's answer... Oh, here we go. Labras answers my smile with one of her own. Then she stretches out her hand. I take a closer look at them. They're quite delicate. I grab her hand and lift it above her head.
A handshake is so formal. I'll show you what the cool kids do.
Aww. I use my hand to open hers. Labras looks confused, but she lets me move her hand around.
Like this?
Yep, that's it.
Here we go. The clap of our high five echoes through the clear May sky. Not to be outdone by me, Chie, Rise, and the rest give Labras high fives too.
Thank you so much. Yosuke-kun, I won't forget about you. I'm friends with you now, so I'll stay strong.
Friendship. Labras begins to tear up, and to hide it, she hurries into the limo. Soon after, the limo begins moving quietly down the road. It hits Teddy on the way out. Labras waves to us from inside the car. Even after the car has gone pretty far, I can still see her waving from inside. She's still waving. And she's still waving. She's still... Whoa! She's still waving! Everyone starts to laugh a little. Can she see us? I can barely make out the car from here. Oh, that's really cute. After partying with Labras, we all ended up hanging out at the Junes food court. That's right, it's the welcome back party for you we'd completely forgotten about. We finally get back to business. But still, it feels kind of weird, having a welcome back party after saying goodbye to someone.
Let's hurry up and do a toast. I only get a 30-minute break.
Huh? You working today?
I can't take much time off during Golden Week. Teddy, you were out without permission a couple days ago, so be ready to pay the price.
No, but that wasn't my fault! You meanie jerk! Nurse lover!
Got him good on that last one. Wow, what a sick burn.
Oh, speaking of which...
Shh, quiet, you!
How did the conversation go from working to... Wait! To huh? Am I... Hold on, let me dust off my eyeballs here. The huh? In 2 moves! Soda for what? Huh? I'm awake! I'm awake! Like it's a Persona 4. What is that? Nat, stop! Not the gnats, no! Oh man, okay. I don't need them knowing this stuff. Oh my god! There's no time! Before anyone can ask you what he's talking about, I raise my cup and look at everyone.
Well, second time's the charm. Welcome back!
Yosuke's internal thoughts be like...
Welcome back, senpai!
Being stuck inside Yosuke's brain be like... After a toast, we all chat like we don't have a care in the world. This case Stog's falling? Oh, I didn't think it was... There's nothing... I don't know. That one didn't... It's Yosuke's POV. And that's very in character for him, so... This is the kind of atmosphere you can only get with the best of friends. But actually, that's not all. We aren't able to let things end the way they did.
Ahem. May I have your attention, please?
It was just jarring. I've never seen that word in this game.
Here today.
Or I mean, in Persona 4 in general.
Isn't it to welcome back Yukon?
Wisdom. There's nothing but wisdom in that brain. It's too British. That also crossed my mind. I was like, why that one specifically? You and I trade glances at Yukiko's question, not the wink. We trade glances. I can see in my partner's eyes that he wants me to do all the talking. This is pretty typical. He's very silent. You see, we've already talked this out, and now's the time to bring it up.
It's about yesterday's incident. You guys weren't satisfied with how things ended, right?
Is it gay to trade glances with the homie? And also wink at them?
Of course not, but...
Is it gay to have a telepathic connection?
So, why not launch our own investigation?
Does that mean...
Scooby-Doo's back.
That's right. The investigation team
is
back in action.
Let's go!
Oh, now you're talking!
Wait a moment. I thought we were going to leave this to the Kirijo group.
Investigation.
Did I say we wouldn't get involved?
You're back awfully late. I am. That's right. He only said to leave this to them.
Oh, you're right.
Actually, my partner here brought it up first, though I'm with him 100%.
Why does he have to say that? Why can't he just say you? Just call him by his name. Why does he have to make it like possessive? My partner, like no one else knows him here or something. He's so my partner. You ever just call your best friend that is also a boy your partner in your friend group? Is it gay? That's my man! He said it! Listen to him! That's my guy! And I agree with him. Go on and see.
Now that's our sensei!
Yukiko and Teddy jump right on board. On the other hand, though we're actually a sensible team of Chie, Rise, Naoto are sitting with their mouths wide open.
You're splitting hairs rather finely there.
Got kind of lost in translation? No. It's like saying bro? No, they could have just used bro. Nothing's lost in translation. It seems that she was definitely not expecting you to use weasel logic. To use what? Weasel logic like this. But no matter how I think about it, I just can't let this go. Bro. Bro, is it gay to call your bro? Fleasel? But no matter how I think about it, I just can't let this go. Oh, did I read that? After all we've been through, the villain is still out there, waiting for another chance.
So you're not on board?
I egg her on, and though she looks hesitant at first, she smiles fearlessly.
Of course I am.
I like that smile. That's what a reliable detective should look like. Okay. Alright, Yosuke.
Thought so. Alright then. Let's find the real culprit.
I swing both ways, brother. It's alright to call you bro. Everyone's hands pile up at the middle of the table. Friends are really what you need. Whoa, it's already this late? I look at everybody smiling, and though I'm reluctant to go, I stand up.
Well, I gotta get back to work. Come on, Teddy, let's go.
Who's this Teddy you speak of? I don't know anyone with such a pretty name.
He says, "Come on, Teddy, let's go." Like he's a pet, like he's a dog. Come on, let's go.
You got some nerve trying that on me. Sounds like someone wants me to make his next shift a living hell.
Ah! No! But I'm still gonna skip work! I wanna have fun with Nana-chan!
Teddy clasps Yu's hands and promises to visit the Dojima household tonight. Please, just this one night, he says. That Teddy. Don't cause Dojima-san any trouble. But well, I know the feeling. I never feel like break time is long enough either. And you know why I'm keeping my cool right now? I begged my dad to give Teddy and me tomorrow off. I just haven't told him yet. That sucker. Yeah, that's right. We can't let this end here. It's still Golden
We're gonna
Week.
party till we drop. This time, for sure.
Dojima get the limo? Mm-hmm, same breed. Oh. Why is his red uses yellow? They didn't mention the Moonlight Bridge in that one. I will shit myself if they go to P3 setting. P3 anything. If they go back to Tatsumi Port Island, I will shit. Naruto time? I'm thinking. Yosuke's was kinda... that was longer, I feel like, than used. Maybe there was just more... there was more there. 8? I did start late today. I want to keep streaming, but... my body is like... shutting down. That sounds really aggressive. It's like post-adrenaline, like... you know what I'm trying to say? After all the stress of the gnats and... I get overwhelmed easily these days. I hate it. And it like knocks me out. I just get so tired so quickly. I've been in the wars. Yeah, it's like a crash. It's been happening to me ever since I moved, but if anything kind of like is too much, I just kind of tank pretty quickly. It's like my threshold isn't as high, you know? Yeah, I got 2 routes done, true, and they go really fast, so I think I could definitely get the next 3 that we're gonna do next stream. I also talked a lot today. There was a lot going on during the just chatting, oh my god. And then the Nat Wars begin. Oh, hi Yeti. Welcome back. What's the update on the the gnat trap? I looked, there wasn't any gnats in it. I don't know if it'll work. Maybe it's too small. I used like a little bottle cap. Awesome 4+ hours. I'm glad you think so. I felt like it was really chaotic. I was freaking out most of it. So glad we did Yosuke's route. Yeah, that was really good. I think his is the most well-written of the 4. Yu's, in my opinion, is the most interesting though, because we get like actual lore stuff with his. And also it's just great to see you talk, but yeah, I feel like Yosuke's was really fleshed out. It was good. Hope your throat is okay. It's fine, but it is sore on this side from where I swallowed my bagel wrong. And it like scraped it. It's like aggravated it a bit. Oh, I have I got honey from a farmer's market and it has cinnamon in it and it's handmade. I'm so excited. Maybe I'll make some tea.
I don't know what that was. Maybe I'll make some tea. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll be live. That's the plan. Hopefully not as late. Hopefully I don't have to fight a bunch of gnats again. I love farmers markets. Yeah, I always wanted to go to some out in Colorado, but my headspace was just so bad with leaving my house. I couldn't ever muster up the energy, so I didn't do it. And like getting up that early, you know? But I'm familiar with some around here. So it was very nostalgic to go back to them. I was like, wow, they still have them. Oh my gosh. The same ones that I grew up going to. That was pretty cool. Is it all honey handmade by bees? True. I don't know. I guess locally sourced. There you go. Telekinesis the ants out of your house. To be fair, they are ants, but I do appreciate the preventative measures. Do the gnats tuck you in, flying around your blanket above you? Actually, they do. I kid you not. I woke up to a gnat, and then I took a nap. I don't ever take naps, so I was exhausted yesterday. I took like a 20-minute nap, and I woke up to the buzzing in my ear. It was flying above my ear. That's how bad they've been. It's been terrible. A little kissy. I've noticed that ever since I killed a shit ton today, there's not nearly as many around. I've just seen like 1 or 2. And then the 2 having sex. So that's fun. Hope that doesn't bode for bad things. A 20-minute nap? Maybe you wiped out the breeders? Oh lord. Well, anyways, thank you all for listening to me complain about gnats. I'm sorry, that's really gross. I wish I didn't have to complain about gnats. I wish there were gnats around to complain about. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the distraction. I think it would have been a lot worse if I didn't stream today and I like wallowed in it. One time I found a farmer's market while traveling for work, came home with bottles of honey too. Yeah, honey is one of the best things to buy at farmer's markets. And then maple syrup, and that's available. Eggs, like fresh eggs is always a staple. And then any vegetables is the best. Stepped away for a bit when the insects talk became too much. Oh, yeah. Of course, that is... Please do that if I'm ever talking about something that's very gross or upsetting. Of course. The best melon I've ever had was from a Denver's farmer's market. Ooh, man, I wish I'd done that. I bet they were really good out there. The farmer's markets. But yeah, I do feel bad because I know insect talk is very overwhelming for a lot of people. I promise I will will mitigate that a bit. See if we can read someone. Oh. That cut the vibes really quick. Old. Okay, I'm gonna void you. Wait! Just kidding. Just kidding. We're gonna raid Roombi because Roombi is back from moving into her house that she bought. She's been trying to buy a house for like years and finally was able to buy a house and has been going through the whole process of buying a house and also moving into the house. And she's back and has moved in. So let us go and congratulate. Fun. congrats on your house. That's the right message if you want to participate. Otherwise, have a good rest of your days. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, just thanks for being here. I'll see you tomorrow with more with the rest of the roots. Sorry, my brain is like already spacing out. I'm like, this is how it's been at the end of every stream. I just crash so hard. I hate it. I'll bounce back one day. Having a house! The process of buying a house. Yeah, she's done the unthinkable, honestly. I don't think I'll ever be at a point where I could buy a house. Or want to, I don't know. I can't decide where I even want to be, so, you know. Gotta get that figured out first. But that's very exciting. It's not easy to do these days. Mm-hmm. As a fellow homeowner, yeah. Okay. Is the raid going? Oh, we just have a lot of stuff going on. Okay. All right. Bye.